Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sherry and my channel is Blue Gemini. That's all, person. It's only supposed to be construction people behind me. Right there. I was trying to see where that person was coming from. But good morning. Hold on, y'all. Let me put on some chapstick. Ooh, and I bought it. Oh God. Man, there's so much construction going on behind me. I was gonna bust a U-E to get out because I need to go out through that way, but it's too much construction. And my boyfriend's car is bigger than mine, so I'd be kind of nervous on doing what I would do in my car. I mean, his car in my car. And they're putting cones and stuff, so I think they're putting cones down. They're carrying cones. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for some lotion. I don't know which one I want. My boyfriend for what was it, Christmas? Yeah, for Christmas, he bought me I used to love Victoria's Secret, like when we first got together, and always go there. I used to always go there, and I haven't in years, just because. So for Christmas, he bought me this I don't even know what it was exactly. It was 4 different flavors, not flavors, but 4 different lotion scents. It was this one, the Tease, and then the Bombshell Intense, and then there was 2 other ones. And then they all came with their own perfumes too. And the place he ordered it from accidentally sent him 2 packs, like 2 whole boxes of it. So I got 8 of each. 8 of these, and they 8 perfumes. So they come in so freaking handy because I have them. Majority of them are in my room, but like I take some so I don't have to worry about. I keep some in my bag. I usually keep 1. I don't know why I have 2 now, but I keep some in my bag. That way I don't have to worry about like taking a scent and then wishing I had that scent inside. So I just keep it in my bag. That's like the best gift for me, is like scents, lotions and stuff that I can always use. Like, I don't even remember the last time I had to buy perfume, because he bought me some perfume, what was it, last year? All right, y'all, I'm going to my doctor's appointment, by the way. Y'all already know. Wouldn't be up at 7:30 for this, for nothing. So, but yeah, so he bought me some Victoria's Secret. He bought me some this other year. A Bombshell. I think it was Bombshell. I know it was like Bombshell and Tease, the Tease one. But they're just a perfume, the body spray. And I just haven't had to buy no perfume. And I'm like not that type of person that buys like a bunch of different perfumes. Like, I don't need to have a bunch of different scents. I get 1 scent and I just get stuck on it. Like I've only had maybe like 3 scents in my whole life that is like this is my scent. Like, I'll buy other perfumes if I happen to smell them, but as far as like, no, I have 4 that are just like, this is my scent. This is the one I'm hooked on for a minute. I've only had like 4 of them. Like in high school, it was the little Eternity one that you can buy at like Walgreens or whatever. But the cotton candy smell, like to this day, I would buy that still because I just loved that smell. It was a cotton candy one. And then I think in high school it was still the Eternity, but the cucumber smell. Somewhere it went to the cucumber smelling one. And then it went to this Victoria's Secret one called Cotton. which they discontinued it, which sucks. And then because they discontinued the cotton candy one too for a minute. And then it went to ooh, they about to crash into the trash, man. And then I went to Paris Hilton. Why is this man like following the trash man though? Okay, we're not doing all that. I'm just gonna pass it up. But and then I went to Paris Hilton at Harris. And that's still like one of my favorite. It's just that it was like a point in time where I could just never find it though. Like I remember me and my friend would go everywhere looking for it. And we just could never find it. And then we started seeing it again more. But by then, it was like I don't really wear it. Like I have a Paris Hilton, but it's not the Harris. It's this other one that I bought because they didn't have the Harris one where I went, which still smells good, but I don't know what it's called. It's like a red one with like fake little rhinestones all around it. But those are like my perfumes that I like love. Like I like the expensive stuff, but to me all that stuff just smells perfumey. Like I do like Chloe's. I don't know which one it is. And that's why I never buy it, because I don't know which one it is. I had just smelled it. One time my sister had it. But that's about it. Like, I'd have to smell somebody. Like, I remember I liked the Halle Berry one before, too. And then I liked the Rihanna one. But I don't know them enough to, like, know, like, okay, this is my smell. This is what I love. I think it smells different on a person. Which I've heard that, like, all perfume smells different on a person versus, like, spraying it on your arm and it being fresh. I gotta run this light. Okay, I didn't run it. It's a yellow light. But yeah, but I love Victoria's Secret. I need to get back into like doing for me, like taking care of me. I was looking back at like my Instagram, just looking back at like old pictures and stuff, just from like when Renaya was like 3, and it just made me like, oh my gosh, like I need to get back there. Like, I remember those days. Like, I used to go to Victoria's Secret on a regular. I used to do my hair on a regular. Like, I still do my hair, but I remember at one point, this little thing is loose. I remember at one point, I could never have braids for a month. Like, I would keep my braids in for maybe 2 weeks. And it was just because I was doing my own hair, so it wasn't like I was wasting my money paying for somebody to do it. Y'all, this camera, my little holder, it keeps, I think it's, oh, you know what, I think it's because my camera is more to one side, so it's like making it lean. Oh, I got hiccups. I'm gonna fix it once I stop. But yeah, but I was just looking back on the pictures and I was just like, oh my god, like maybe it was just because I was young, like in my 20s. See, am I supposed to stop here? I hate when it's school buses, because I don't know. I hate when it's school buses that are on the other side of the road and they put the little stop sign out, but I'm on the other side. Like, are you supposed to stop when you're on the other side, when it's like a 2-lane, like, you know, it's a big street. It's not like a household. It's not like a residential street. I always stop, but I always kind of follow the other cars to see what they do too, because I don't know. I'm never sure, because this bus just did it, but this car in front of me didn't stop. It just slowed down. But then by the time this car passed the bus put the little stop sign in. But anyway, so yeah, so I was just looking at all my old stuff, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I need to get back there. I remember like, I remember I used to just like get dressed like I was going somewhere every day. Like, even if I didn't. But then again, I might have been going somewhere every day. Like, I used to run the streets a lot. Like, not club and be all out there and all that stuff. But like, me and my friend, we would always find something to do, or I'd go to her house because she lived in the same apartment complex. It was just always something that we were doing. We was like money makers, like hustlers. So we always had like some kind of hustle we had to work on. But looking at the pictures, it's like it just made me go back there, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, even though, I mean, it ain't that big of a difference from me now. It's like really the only thing I really noticed was like, dang, you used to always do your hair. Like, I used to always change my styles up, and I hate doing hair now. Like, I hate doing my hair. Probably because I got girls now, so I used to like fiend to do hair, and I got it out of my system once I had girls. Okay, let me see. Let me move it. Oh wait, I can't move it. Can I? Oh no, because the little holders that are holding my phone there are blocking it. Okay, let me see. Nope, I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Yeah, it's okay. I'm almost there, but yeah, but it just made me like, it actually, it low-key, like, it didn't depress me. At first it did. At first I was just like, dang. But then it kind of just made me like, okay, I'm gonna get back there. And y'all, it wasn't like bad, like to where it's just like, oh my God, you just let yourself go or nothing like that. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I guess, I mean, everybody probably has whatever feeling I'm trying to explain when they look at old pictures. Like, it was like when I was in like my 20s and stuff. Man, why is it doing that? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I need to tighten it again, because this ain't gonna work. But I'm sure everybody has that feeling when they're like in their 20s and stuff, and like, I'm still kind of there. Like, I just got in my 30s. I'm only 32. Okay. I think the thing might just be loose because I'm moving it so much. Let me see. Ouch. Okay, that might help it. But yeah, y'all, it just gave me motivation. Like, I can't wait till I had this baby. I'm about to get back into my workout modes, because I used to work out back then, but not like at a gym or nothing. It was just like, I had a warehouse job, so I was always doing stuff, and I'm a hard worker when I have a job like that. So it was low-key like my workout, which is crazy because I showed it and see it then. Like, I did not, you couldn't tell me then, like, oh my gosh, Sherry, you've been working out, huh? Like, I remember me and my friend used to sit there and be like, dang, we need to start going to the gym. And it's just like, you never appreciate what you got until it's gone. Like, it's still there. I still got it. It's just a little cushion over it now. But I'll get back. But it was interesting reminiscing and looking at Nana, though. Her little cute self. I used to record so many videos of her as a baby, which I'm so glad I did, because like now it's like gives me stuff to look back at. And I used to do it on social media on purpose, just because I was like, okay, I'll never lose these things, at least for the most part, unless they just shut down the whole sites. But I'll always have an archive of these videos versus them just staying in phones. So it was like so many videos of her and talking, and she was such a weird baby. Like, she was such a weird kid. I have a video of her just screaming watermelon, because she loved watermelon, and she was just screaming it. And then I used to have videos like of her and JR. My sister used to live with me, so my nephew JR, I babysit him for my sister. So I had so many videos of like him and Nana, and they're like 2 years apart. So it was so cute seeing them as like babies, like him one, especially seeing as he's like 7 now, and he's like a low-key a little man. So it was so cute seeing him at 1, and then Nana was 3. And then I have videos of her and Reginald, and like her beating Reginald up, because they're the same age. They're only 2 months apart. So we used to let her beat him up just because he was, he could take it. He was a boy. He was a boy, and he was bigger. So I just have videos of them just playing rough and just doing stuff, because Reginald's mom lived at my apartment too. Like, it was my apartment, but they all, like, at one point, all my sisters stayed with me, because I had a 2-bedroom, and Renaya refused to be in the other room. So I always just had an extra room. So Sharon stayed with me too. So then I'd always have Reginald because he was like my son. Oh, this car is gonna take all the parking spots. Okay, yeah, go ahead and take this spot so I can get a closer one. But I just have so many videos of them and just so many little memories. It was actually low-key empty. Go, lady. Where do I want to park? I low-key think I want to park. Do I want to? Oh, I want to park here. In fact, I prefer the spots that are not in these little tight areas that I usually park in. So this one, I got a regular parking spot. Okay, so that'll work. And it's 7:43. I'm low-key early. I'm early. Like, I was supposed to be here at 8. It's 7:43. Which I'm surprised I even like woke up. I woke up at 7. And it was all because I had to go pee. Like, I was trying to hold it. What just popped up on my phone? Oh. My mom wrote me. But yeah, but I woke up last night. Oh my God, I was traumatized. I woke up. Renaya's puppy been sleeping in her room. Like, oh, and I made another video that y'all are missing. I made it the other day, but for some reason it like won't cooperate uploading yet. So y'all haven't seen it yet, but I spoke on this in that video. Like, Renaya got a new puppy. Ooh, do I want that bargain spot? That's like right up close. I always try and get as close as I can get, but I know a car just went around. Are they taking? Yeah, they took it. Okay, well, I'm still close. But Renaya got a new puppy. So she had she introduced you guys to her other puppy, Marshmallow. So we had to switch him out. I know that sounds bad, but it is what it is. Like, it was a Chihuahua, so it was a Chihuahua mix. So it was just getting feisty, and it was getting snappy at her. And I don't do that with dogs. Like, I don't care for dogs that snap at the kids, because Renaya is already like a rough person. She's like Elmira. I don't like this lighting. Oh, I don't have to do. But Renaya is already wait. Let's see, it's my hand. I need to go right here. But Renaya is already a rough person. Oh, damn. Is this supposed to do that? I didn't know they extend like that. But Renaya's already a rough person, so she's naturally just rough with animals. Like, not to where she hurts them or anything like that, but just to where she's like Elmira. She's Elmira. I've been calling her that since she was a baby. She's Elmira from Looney Tunes. And so the puppy started just being snappy with her and stuff, and just barking all day and just being snappy, and like when she would play with it would growl at her and stuff. So that's a no-go for me. But I didn't want to make Renaya give her up, because I mean, Renaya's had a lot of dogs in her life that they've either like ran away or they died. So, like, not died like they just all just kill over, but like she gets puppies. So before I knew about like parvo and stuff, she had a puppy that died from parvo. She had a puppy that died we want to say from the heat. Like, I really don't know. Like, we went to my sister's house one day. She had a little tiny puppy, and we put it outside. It was hot, but it wasn't like, it's been hotter. So we put it outside in the cage because I didn't want to leave it inside. It was at another apartment. We went to my sister's house on a Easter. We went to a little Easter gathering. Went home, and the dog was gone. Like, gone. So this was like before I knew like dogs can just, like, somebody told me like puppies. I didn't know about the parvo, so that's why I'm thinking that one had parvo too, because I know where I was living had skunks and possums. So yeah, so I don't know, but this is like years ago. But it's just that she holds on to like the memories of all her puppies when she used to be littler. She used to look at pictures of other puppies and then she would cry and stuff. So I just I try and not scar her even more and like make her lose these animals. So I didn't want to tell her like, Renaya, like this one's not gonna work because he's doing this, that, and the other. I kind of try to wait for her to see it, which now she's bigger. So and then with Eris, she sees it, like she sees that it snaps at Eris when Eris was trying to touch it and stuff. So she I just noticed she wasn't really playing with her like that the same, and she wasn't taking her out of the cage the same. And it was like, in the beginning, she enjoyed taking care of her, like feeding her, and she knew the whole routine and stuff. And then it got to the point where I had to tell her, like, are you going to feed your puppy? Because I wasn't trying to keep doing it for her. I wanted her to learn the responsibility of it. So it just got to the point. So I let her know, like, okay. Every time my mom would be like, no, you guys don't eat that puppy because that dog is snappy. And he got bigger too. So my mom would be like, no, because once it bites you, then you can't keep it because once a dog tastes blood or whatever. So every time my mom would say that, Renee would just be like, no, but I want Marshmallow. I love Marshmallow. And my mom would tell me, like, no, you're going to have to get rid of that dog before, you know, you have this baby because it's too snappy. It's too jumpy. We couldn't even have it out and, like, just, you know, sitting out in the house because we couldn't have our feet down because it would just be snapping at us and, like, trying to claw at us and stuff. And then Eris was already scared of it just because it was too jumpy and stuff. I mean, but it was a Chihuahua, so it pretty much acted like a Chihuahua. So every time my mom would be like, yeah, you know you're not going to be able to keep that dog once the baby comes. And I was just telling her, like, I know, but I can't just get rid of it because Renaya has to agree. Like, basically, like, I can't just take him away from her. Renaya has to agree. So my mom felt bad because she's the one that got it for Renaya, but she didn't know that it was going to be so aggressive and stuff with her and all that. So she felt bad because of the fact, like, Renaya couldn't even play with her because she was scared of her snapping at her. So we made a deal with Renaya, and we told she joked with us one day and was just like, the only way I'll get rid of Marshmallow is if I can get another dog, some rare dog she had looked up on Google. And she was just like, but you guys aren't going to find it. So I'll never get rid of Marshmallow. So my mom just happened to see this ad, like, what was this, last Friday. She saw this ad of this these 3 puppies that were donated to a hospital, to a dog hospital. They were Rottweiler and Akita mixes. And so she showed Renaya, and Renaya like instantly fell in love. Which that went the way, because of the fact that she was so quick to be like, okay, I'll take those ones. It told me right there, like, okay, she, not that she didn't want Marshmallow, but she knew what we were talking about with how Marshmallow was being with them. And she was just kind of fighting it just because, you know, the idea of just giving up your puppy. Nobody wants to do that. No kid wants to do that. So we went to go get the puppies, and we made a deal with her, like, we'll make sure Marshmallow gets a home. So we gave them to somebody with bigger kids, with older kids. And then we ended up going to get the other dogs. And the only upside to the other dogs was mainly, like, I explained to Renaya that Chihuahua breeds are just known to be more feisty and, like, snappy and stuff like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never liked Chihuahuas. I've never liked Chihuahuas. Because when I was little, I used to get chased by a Chihuahua, like 2 different Chihuahuas. And I remember one day I was walking by the school, my elementary school, with my older sister. We were riding bikes. And I remember a Chihuahua came and chased us. And it was just, I just never liked Chihuahuas. So I had told myself already, like, okay, we're not going to do no more Chihuahua mixed dogs. But with Marshmallow, we didn't think that it was Chihuahua. We thought he was, we thought she was, well, it was a boy, but we changed him to a girl, because Nana. But we thought he was, a lab. We thought he was a lab, because he didn't even look Chihuahua or nothing, and he looked like a little baby lab. So once he got a little bigger and we saw, okay, nah, this is Taco Bell. This is Taco Bell. It just made it to where it's like, it's gonna start being snappy, because all our dogs did that. As they got bigger, they just turned snappy. So I explained to Renaya, like, it's just the breed of dog just doesn't work for you, because you're rougher with animals, and then Eris is rough with animals. And I explained to her, like, sometimes you just have to find your dog, like find the animal that works for you. So the new puppy, she named her Brownie, and she's big. I like that, because I love big dogs. I always tell Renee, like, I want a big dog. I want a dog like the big Bambino from Sandlot, because I always wanted a dog that looks scary but is nice to, like, protect your house. Like, you put them outside and people are terrified of it. You know, they're scared to come inside, but you know that it's a harmless dog. So that's what this one looks like. It's like, it's 7 weeks old, and it's pretty much like the size, no, it's bigger than Marshmallow is at 6 months. So at 7 weeks, she's bigger than Marshmallow. And she has huge paws, and that's what Renaya likes. Like, I guess I told her, like, you have to get other breeds to kind of know what breeds you prefer. So I think she likes this one better because she's rough with it, but she can't be too rough. Like, it's not as little to where she can just be rough and rough handle it and stuff. Like, she's big. She's big. She's only 7 weeks, but she's big. And so Renaya likes that. She likes it. She calls her paws Lion King paws, because she says it's like a lion. And she's brown. She's like the color of brownies, so the name fits. But that's so that's the new puppy now. But back to my original story. So last night, when my boyfriend got off of work, I woke up because she's had the puppy in her room. She wanted to sleep with it in her room, but we tie it up because we're still training it, potty training it and stuff. So far, she hasn't, like, pooped or nothing in her room. She peed overnight once. She peed overnight once, which, I mean, we just didn't take her out late enough, I guess. And she's still in the process of potty training, so I expect some accidents. But for the most part, she's been doing really good. But she hasn't pooped at all in the house until last night. Like, I went in there because maybe we just still didn't take her out late enough. We gotta take her out later today, like right before bedtime probably. But so I woke up when I let my boyfriend in the house at like 1 o'clock, and I was gonna go in there because the puppy was whining. So I went in Nana's room, and they had pooped on her floor, and like liquidy poop. Like, sorry y'all, but that's what it was. And so normally I wouldn't have woke Renaya up. No, I wouldn't have even left it in there. Yeah, because it was the middle of the night. And so I cleaned it up. I cleaned it up because I was just like, I can't have her in here breathing this. So I cleaned it up with bleach and everything like that. But it was just like I was smelling it all night in my nose. And then it had me woke, like, to where I couldn't even go to sleep anymore. So I was up until like 5 o'clock. And then I finally fell asleep at like 6. And I had to wake up at 7. Like, I even changed my alarm to 7:30 because I was like, I'm about to be tired as hell for this appointment. But I woke up at 7 and I was fine. I had to go pee, so I didn't feel like laying there. But yeah, I don't really remember the moral of the story, y'all. Y'all know I get sidetracked. I get lost in my talking. Okay. So this should be quick. I start my other appointments next week. No, in 2 weeks, I think, from now. My appointments where I have to sit in the lazy boy chair. So right now, it's just the regular one, the ultrasound. So I'm excited to see baby. She's moving around a lot now. Like, it's to the point where people can put their hand on my stomach and feel her if they really, like, wanted to try. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my appointment. Ooh, I'm out of breath. Like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Share and hit your post notifications so you can know when my next video will be uploaded. Bye.